Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new episode of Explore and Engage with Anam. The Trump administration is taking action. Reportedly, the administration will revoke the temporary legal status of more than 500,000 migrants from 4 countries. 500,000 migrants from 4 countries. The countries are, you may be wondering, what are the 4 countries? The countries are Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, and Venezuela. So the Trump administration will revoke the temporary legal status of more than 500,000 migrants from Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, and Venezuela. A notice was posted in the Federal Register on Friday. As I'm recording this podcast episode, this is March 23rd of 2025. This is a Sunday, and a notice was posted on Friday in the Federal Register. So you can go online and you can read that notice if you like. I saw that notice in the Federal Register online. It is available. It is also mentioned that this document is scheduled to be published in the Federal Register on March 25th of 2025. And it'll be available online. So right now, the document is there for public inspection, but it is officially scheduled to be published on March 25th of 2025. So here's the summary from this document. I'm going to read to you the summary. Here it is. The Department of Homeland Security, DHS, is terminating the categorical parole programs for inadmissible aliens from Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, and Venezuela, and their immediate family members, hereinafter referred to as CHNV parole programs, that DHS announced in 2022 and 2023. This Federal Register notice is intended to provide context and guidance to the public regarding the termination of the CHNV parole programs and related employment authorization. This is the summary that I just read to you. This is from that document that is now available in the Federal Register for public inspection. This is a major step by the Trump administration, and I would say that this is a step in the right direction. Approximately 530,000 migrants have been asked to leave the country, to leave the United States of America. This document will be officially published on March 25th of 2025. So 30 days from March 25th is April 24th. So on April 24th, 2025, the humanitarian parole and the work permits that these migrants received will be canceled. And so the migrants have a month from March 25th to exit the United States of America. Well, 1 month to make arrangements to depart the United States. The migrants are getting notice. They are being informed, they are getting notice, and they have a month to make arrangements to depart the country, to leave the United States of America. 1 month, and the clock starts ticking, and they have a month to leave. Because on April 24th, reportedly, the humanitarian parole and the work permits of the migrants will be canceled. And we applaud this decision by the Trump administration. We support this decision by the Trump administration. We, the freedom-loving Americans, we support this decision that the Trump administration has made. It was during the Biden administration that this program was launched, this CHNV program. During the Biden administration, it was launched. First, this parole program applied to Venezuelans and their immediate family members, and then more nationalities were added to the list. The Cubans, the Haitians, the Nicaraguans, and their immediate family members, they were all added to the list. Under this program, migrants and their immediate family members could come into the United States if they had American sponsors. And then they could remain in the United States for 2 years under a temporary immigration status called parole. This was just one more way that the Biden administration allowed people from all over the world to come into the United States. And the Biden administration, through their actions, through their poor decisions, created more and more problems for our country. And now the Trump administration is in charge, and the Trump administration is making changes. And Venezuelans, Cubans, Haitians, and Nicaraguans who took advantage of this program will have 1 month to exit the United States, depart from the United States. My friends, can you believe this? More than 530,000 people were given this temporary immigration status. Another example of the Biden administration putting Americans last. But times have changed. President Donald J. Trump is here. He is the people's president, elected by the people of this country. He is the winner of the Electoral College vote and the popular vote. And he is doing everything to make America great again. President Donald J. Trump is putting Americans first. So this decision, we celebrate this. And let's watch what happens. The liberals are going to scream and shout and complain. Left-wing politicians are not going to like this decision. I'm guessing that there will be activists filing lawsuits to try to block this action. This is what the left-wing activists do. They just keep filing lawsuits after lawsuits to try to stop the America First agenda. Each and every action by the Trump administration is aimed at making America great again. That's the goal. That is the goal of the Trump administration. Everything that the Trump administration does. What's the goal? The goal is to make America great again. And this is another example. So let's applaud, let's cheer, let's watch this decision be implemented. More than 530,000 foreign nationals from Venezuela, Cuba, Haiti, and Nicaragua will have to leave the U.S. And if they do not leave, if they do not exit, if they do not follow the order, what happens then? My friends, this is the administration, the Trump administration, that will enforce the nation's laws. Violations will not be tolerated. The laws will be enforced, and I am so proud to see what the Trump administration has been doing. And this decision by the Trump administration, this decision is a great one. It's a major step. It's a step in the right direction. More than 500,000 migrants have been asked to leave the country. My friends, share with me your thoughts. I look forward to hearing from you. Tell me your opinion on this matter. You can go to my website, tosifanam.net. You can send me a message through my website. You can also email me. My email address is tosif@tosifanam.net. If you want to connect with me on social media, you can do so. You can find me on Facebook, on Instagram, on X, and also on Truth Social. So share with me your thoughts. My friends, I look forward to hearing from you. And thank you once again for continuing to listen to my podcast. I hope to be back again soon with a new episode of Explore and Engage with Anam.